welcome to Truck Central. My name is Brian. I'm a YouTube guy with a Jeep Gladiator and a channel called JTR Spartacus. Please check it out. I'm here on Truck Central today to talk about the best mods for my 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. So let's go ahead and get into it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
Thanks again to Truck Central for hosting this Best Mods video, and Pristine Auto Detailing for keeping JTR Spartacus so clean. Jeeps are some of the most customizable vehicles, and the Jeep Gladiator continues this tradition. I've done a ton of mods, accessories, and updates, but let's jump right into the top 10 best mods for the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Now, I gotta tell you, I had a hard time limiting this to the top 10, and basically it was impossible for me to try to rank these. So I'm gonna give them to you in sort of no particular order, or a little bit of the order that I did them. So here we go. First mount we're gonna talk about is the BORLA Climber S-Type catback exhaust system. The stock exhaust on this was very tame and was very hard to shift by sound. It felt a bit wheezy and constrained. So after a lot of research, I ended up on the phone with someone from BORLA who talked through the different types and options. I was impressed with this kind of customer service, so I decided to buy a BORLA Climber S catback. The system costs about $650 and gives me some additional seat-of-the-pants feel and hill-holding power. I highly recommend this mod. It sounds great and it works great on the Gladiator. The next mod I did was the Ace JT Expedition Stubby bumper with a worn Xeon 10S winch. To say that I was not a fan of the plastic bumper is a huge understatement. I like the factory steel modular winch-capable bumper, but then I realized it would cost me somewhere in the neighborhood of $1,500 to make one where it could work with a winch. So instead, I landed on the Ace Engineering JT Expedition bumper. Ace is a company in Michigan that makes their products right here in the United States, and they have a great reputation with the Jeep and off-road community. The bumper has a recessed winch, integrated winch holder to keep the grill clear for cooling and protect the winch. I chose the Xeon 10S from Warn to fill the bumper. Warn has an unparalleled reputation, and the Xeon winches are made right here in the United States.
Here we're looking at the Ace rock rail. So up top here, this is factory. This is the factory rock rail, this one that's tight against the body. And then this tube one is the Ace rock rail. It actually attaches to the body mounts, the frame through the body mounts, and it's tough. So again, Ace products, USA made, high quality. These are a decent step. Kind of give you a sense of how big this is, but you can get your foot on there and use it as a step, and then it's great off-road. Tough kick-out protection for your lower body. So definitely a great product, Ace rock rails. High quality, made in the USA.
The next thing that I have for a mod is a ZAUTOMOTIVE TAZER Mini. The TAZER Mini lets you control your Jeep Gladiator or Wrangler. I got my TAZER Mini through Jason at Bad Attitude Off-Road, so shout out there. Basically, the Mini TAZER is a little module that you plug into the security gateway under the dash. I got the TAZER to adjust the tire size, enable my forward-facing camera, which I'll show you in a minute, turn off the hated stop-start, turn off the tag lights when you're backing, which actually reduces the glare, which is, I'm not sure why Jeep didn't just do that. Turn off the annoying seatbelt chime when you're in and out, allow navigation use when you're in movement, address your tire pressure alerts, and more. So I've got an install video of the TAZER on my channel. Overall, it's a great investment for about $330. The ZAUTOMOTIVE forward-facing camera. Jeep has a factory forward-facing camera option, but I did not get it on JTR Spartacus. So ZAUTOMOTIVE TAZER allows you to enable this for your 8.4 radio. So the camera and the wiring kit is about $180 and comes with a Gladiator-specific bracket and instructions. And thanks again to Jason at Bad Attitude Off-Road for getting this to me. So you can check out my install video on it, but it's relatively straightforward. You run some wires. It's a little nerve-wracking to dismantle the dash on your new $50,000 vehicle, but in the end, it was nothing really too difficult. This helps you see obstacles, and it's handy in everyday parking lots and stuff too, so it's a very cool option. The next option, this is probably one of the easiest for folks to see and spot, is my Mickey Thompson BAJA ATZ P3 tires in 37 by 1250 R17. Gladiator came with 33-inch tall Falcon Wild Peak all-terrain tires. They're okay, but the huge wheelbase of a Gladiator really requires bigger tires for more clearance. So I chose these Mickey Thompson BAJA ATZ P3 tires in 37 inches. And there's also sort of a honorable mention here for the TerraFlex 1.5-inch leveling kit. Leveling kit helped me clear those tires up front without any real factory lift. And I'm using factory Rubicon wheels here. So these Mickey Thompsons are made in the United States. They're a hybrid all-terrain mud tire with generous siping to improve wet road performance and keep off-road ability. They're pretty quiet and reasonably quiet on the road and handle pretty well. So they look great, they perform very well. Next mod is Synergy TRACKBAR and Sector Shaft Brace. The factory steering box on these flexes under stock tires, and then adding 37-inch tires adds a whole bunch more stress. So I basically looked at the Synergy TRACKBAR and Sector Shaft Brace as if it was insurance for these 37-inch tires. It definitely seemed to tighten up the front and kind of keep that sort of wander from happening. And so I definitely recommend this. Install relatively straightforward, and it's pretty easy to do. The next mod is the CURT Spectrum brake controller. Now my Gladiator came pre-wired to allow for a brake controller, but no Mopar or Jeep brake controller was available at the time of purchase.
Shout out to Bannon Truck and Trailer for helping me get this CURT controller and the right harness.
CURT Spectrum is an easy to install unit. Works like a factory option, and it looks great. Easy to put in. There's a little module that goes up under the dash, and you can zip tie it and then just route it over where I have it right next to the steering. The next mod that I want to talk about is the MAXMATE soft roll-up tonneau cover. Now this is actually marketed as a Chevy Colorado GMC Canyon tonneau cover. The reason I chose this is because it's cheap and easy to install, and so far it's kept everything nice and secure and dry. So I'll show you how this works. Basically you can pull up and roll up this unit, and it's a soft tonneau, so it's more of a deterrent from prying eyes than it is actual security. I've gone through car washes and everything stayed dry. So far so good. It's a good product, relatively cheap. I got it for about $159, and they seem to be going for about $179 now, about almost a year later. So number 10, the Pristine Auto Detailing Ceramic Coat. There's a bunch of details about this in the actual reveal video on this on my YouTube channel. But to cut down to the chase is our partners at Pristine Auto Detailer did paint correction and professionally applied a ceramic coat. So the thing with ceramic coat is all about the details and really about the prep. The product here is really good. It really seems to run the water off there and do a great job and keep the shine. Now, it's an understatement to say that I'm rough on this truck, because I am rough on this truck. Lots of mud and dirt and rocks and everything else. And the ceramic coat seems to repel some of the worst of the small scratches and things, and it definitely helps get it cleaned up and get the mud off it. So thanks again to Chad and Todd at Pristine Auto Detailing for really keeping JTR Spartacus looking great. And then I'm going to give sort of an honorable mention or a mention for something that's coming up soon. In the near future, I'm going to be replacing the light, sort of weak clutch on this Gladiator Rubicon with a center force clutch and heavier flywheel. So that's going to be coming soon, and I think that's going to be a big update in trying to change the dynamics of how this vehicle pulls and tows and off-roads. So that'll be coming soon.
So all these mods will be on my YouTube channel. Let's go ahead and do a quick recap. We've got the BORLA Climber S exhaust, the Ace bumper and worn winch, Ace rock rails, Z-Auto TAZER Mini, Z-Auto forward-facing camera, 37-inch Mickey Thompson tires, Synergy brace, CURT Spectrum brake controller, MAXMATE tonneau cover, and the Pristine ceramic coat. And finally, coming soon, center force clutch. And there you have the top 10 mods to the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. Thanks to Truck Central for hosting this video, and please check out my channel, JTR Spartacus. Thanks for watching and have a great day.